How do you ensure everybody's voice is heard during team discussions? Now, we know that equal voice is vital to the formation of a healthy team. Everybody needs to know that if they choose to, they can be heard. Okay? And it's important that if they choose to. So this is not about forcing people to talk, putting them in a position where they may not want to be, because actually that's more likely to close them down and you're not going to hear from them. It's really quite a strange thing to do to people, is put them into a position where they don't want to be in and expect them to act in a way that they're not comfortable acting. So instead, what we need to do is pay attention to our team. Who is talking, who isn't talking, and why are those people talking, maybe commanding, if not dominating, the conversation, and those who are quieter, what's going on? I'm a big fan of creating space, understanding that people respond differently in different situations. Pardon me. So we can look at a team and recognize that only a few people talk when it's the whole team together. But there are options. Okay, we can always go to the individual and ask people to work through something on their own, brainstorm a bunch of stickies, make notes, answer questions, whatever it is, potentially in silence. They just sit there on their own so that they can place their thoughts down. Okay? We can work in small groups of maybe 2 or 3 people, so those who aren't comfortable or confident to speak up in the larger groups can be heard by the other person or the other 2 people, okay? And be confident that because they're part of that conversation, their voice has been heard, and if it's the right conversation, will be carried forwards. Okay? And we let those who are more confident, who are more voluble, join in the bigger whole team discussion, because we have to accept not everybody's going to talk when everybody's there, when we've got the entire team having a discussion, because, well, there's many reasons, but it really is going to boil down to they don't want to. For a myriad of reasons, they don't want to. And we need to respect that. So for me, when we've got members of a team who aren't joining in, that's not in and of itself a sign that we have a problem. It's an opportunity to explore different ways of facilitating meetings. Can we create tasks where those people, where the whole team can just sit quietly and process things? Because some people, that's how their brain works. They just want to sit and write things out, make lists, make notes, whatever it is that works for them, okay? And pass it on and pass it around and have small conversations. A few people, really make it small, make them feel safe if that's what they need, so that they can have a good conversation, that they can be heard, that their ideas can be brought forwards, so that when we return to the whole, we actually have everybody's opinion already in that room, maybe not represented by them, but represented by somebody who's had that conversation with them, who's going to act with goodwill and deliver their thinking as best they can. So this is not about making everybody talk in the whole team setting. This is about meeting people, using those facilitation skills, those tools, those techniques that we have, meeting people where they are and asking them to engage there. And maybe over time, they will want to join in larger groups, but maybe they won't. And that's okay. Our job as a facilitator is to ensure equal voice, ensure everybody's heard, while leading them towards the outcome they need for the meeting. So give them that opportunity. Use different structures, different ways of doing it, different exercises to ensure everybody is heard. And that way you're going to have far more productive meetings.